He went to jail, then got on Muslim time where they couldn't even fight him. And then got on the streets and became a Crip.
Well, no, he was a Crip before he left the streets.
I know, but he was a Muslim when he went to jail
with Eddie Boy. Now, Eddie Boy, here goes the difference. Eddie Boy went as a 60. When he sent all the paperwork to the streets, a B.I.G.U telling on him, and everybody ignored it.
So basically now Wack is saying that the Eddie Boy paperwork is real when at once he said that it wasn't real, so it's just a whole lot of flammery. Skullduggery and larceny going on with this situation. The world may never know, like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type in TNN, Trap News Network. Back at the same, like cracking the same here at TNN, Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good. Not legit though. You're not finna get in nobody's college though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure in fact tap in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, hit us with a good subscribe for everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure in fact tap in with that good tap in. Notification bell here all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Finish up into this content. Got a man runner 607 talking about B.I.G.U's paperwork. Let's get into this content. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
And tried to turn on him, and Eddie Boy became a Muslim, right?
Right.
He's not NOI. I don't think he's Sunni. Maybe he's Alawis. Like, he's a Muslim, though, right?
Right.
But Eddie Boy doesn't claim 60s. He doesn't say cuz or Crip. Eddie Boy, I tell you, he will call the police on you if he have to. Right. Eddie Boy letting you know where he stand as a man, right? And he ain't no punk. He is who he is, right?
Right.
And I'm calling him Eddie Boy because I know he has a Muslim name. But I did have one of my Paru partners I'm very close to out of Inglewood tell me that I was on the yard with B.I.G.U and he was Hannibal. He was a Muslim.
Yeah, he was a Muslim.
Gumby said what he said. I've heard that before. But my brother, my oldest brother, was also in prison with him. Right?
They say he was a Crip there.
And he said he watched B.I.G.U discipline one of his homies, cousin Kerry, I think it was, where he knocked his eyeball out his socket. So I didn't heard both sides of it.
So which one was it? Was he a Muslim or was he a Crip turn?
I think he was.
I think that your religion is not your gangbanging, and maybe your gangbanging isn't your religion because, like, you can't be a Baptist blood and a Christian Crip. Like, I'm not sure how that works, but, you know, whatever.
It lies in both to his advantage, depending on the situation.
Depending on if he's scared or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say scared, probably depending on lessening his chances of catching more time.
Right.
So now if I'm all the way Muslim, if the neighborhood car go get into it, he ain't got to get involved. But then if you on a yard where ain't nothing going on and you can like run that, now you running that.
Right.
Now I will say this. His whole time on the street, he ain't had no filter with his cripping.
Right.
I knew that he, represented himself as a Muslim. I knew that, but I saw 85% cripping, maybe 15%. I knew he fast during Ramadan. I've never seen him break down. I know that, if I'm not mistaken, throughout the day, they got to do prayers.
They got to pray 5 times a day.
I've never seen him do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So
he not Muslim.
Maybe, listen, man, maybe.
I don't think that us as humans and us as being of the flesh are in a position to tell anybody what they are and what they aren't spiritually. If that man wants to claim to self-proclaim to be, then that's his business. If he say he is, he say he is. You feel me? But I think that's between everybody and God. I don't think that us as being of the flesh should be able to even speak on what another person is or isn't as far as their spiritual beliefs, what they are and what they aren't. They might not represent it the way that you feel is necessary, or it might not represent it in the way that you feel is appropriate, but at that point, you're not God to say that, what's right and what's wrong. That's no one's place but the Creator's. You feel me? That's just my opinion.
He's just falling short. I don't know.
He fell real short, and he gonna really fall short. They say he about to snitch on you. But I don't think you do that like he about to snitch on you. That's how you snitch.
I think what it is, the perception people have of me.
So now because Wack is putting himself in a situation to go to jail or has put himself in a situation to go to jail, the new narrative is going to be all B.I.G.U snitched on me. See, I said it when I was on there with 607. It's just retarded.
Is they think that I'm involved in street shit.
But you're not involved in none of that.
I scream, I don't gangbang. Am I who I am? Do I have a rapport with people? Yes, I do. with both sides, right? Do I utilize it to make things happen? Yes, I do, but the right things happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I got a call maybe a month ago. Yo, Wack, Zoe Osama. I said, yeah, what about it? We got a bag. Could he come do a show for us in Palm Springs? Zoe Osama from 89 East Coast.
Right.
I can call him direct, right?
Right.
One thing about people, they know Wack ain't on no BS when it come to that.
Right.
So when they see Big U, right? And I'm gonna be real, I never knew that Big U that we read in the paperwork. I've never seen him.
The gangster Big U.
I've never seen that stuff I was reading. I've never seen him force anybody to give him something or none of that. I've heard him be stern with people doing what they agreed to do and supposed to do, as we all do as men.
Right.
But I don't know that dude. I don't know him.
And he the same person. That's what I heard. I heard he the same person that was pressing Nipsey Hussle. I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle, and I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle.
That's a lie.
He wasn't pressing Nipsey.
I told Big U not to sign Nipsey.
Right.
Not because he wasn't talented, but I said, you guys, his personalities is gonna clash. You are a shot caller.
Right.
And Nipsey was a young boss on his way up. I seen it in him. I met Nipsey 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
By himself with a backpack trying to sell CDs.
By himself?
Walked up on my Benz, swear to God. Walked up on the Benz, what's up, homie? I'm Neighborhood Nip. I got this CD, Fearless. And he from one of the most hated Crip gangs in the city,
and
right?
He just run around some neighborhood.
Some neighborhood Nip, 3 o'clock in the morning. He got a backpack. He got his khakis on, some blue Pumas, his T-shirt,
The fuck?
hat on to the back. So when he came around saying that's what he wanted to do, I'm like, bro, it's gonna clash. And 45 days after the deal happened, Nip went to New York with Johnny Shipes. Good dude, resourceful dude. And within that 45 days, he called Big U. And you know what he told him? I don't think your name and your face fix my brand. We gotta go our separate ways.
Right.
Big U was furious. How you gonna whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de?
And again, here we have Officer Rat Run Runner doing his daily checkout. Like, man, this nigga's gonna snitch, bro. This man don't do nothing else. He is gonna tell on everyone. And he's gonna hide it behind his story. Oh, it was just content. Well, I just said what happened. I just told on everyone. Well, I just got everyone a case. Well, I just made sure everyone was down for the flu flam. For sure down for the flu flam.
Woo, but Big U don't, I think he might have arranged to get a Snoop Dogg feature. Everything else is what Nip did. He might have did some studio equipment or something like that, right? He definitely utilized me and Game to get the deal. Big U did his part. But I told him, bro, dude's not gonna let you control him. Now hear me. If I'm telling you their separation came before that even started, Nip must have sensed it.
Right.
There's no way he was pressing Nip because he wasn't around Nip to press Nip. And respectfully, Black Sam wasn't gonna go for pressing Nip. Nip team, there's dudes around him wasn't gonna go for Nip being pressed.
But I heard he called before Nip was dead and said Nip was dead.
Well, that was a loose cannon thing.
Yeah, I heard he called before he was dead and said he was dead.
That was a loose cannon lie. You got it.
Loose cannon hit me. He said he got a show called Batty and the Beast coming out on the network. And he wanted to promote it. Wack, could you help me? Whatever.
Right.
Now think about it. All of a sudden, Loose Cannon on No Jumper. He on Academics. He over here. That's me.
Right.
Right? So I had never seen the show. Right?
Right.
So quite naturally, when you sit down, I'm going to be like, yo, bro, I hear you got a show coming out. Tell us about the show.
Right.
He began to say the things he was saying. He said that Big U hit him, told him Nipsey just got killed. He said he called Nipsey. Nipsey answered the phone. Now, if you watching the interview, what did I say to Loose Cannon? I said...
That's when Loose Cannon lied about making that conversation and all that kind of stuff, and he lied about the screenshot. He created the screenshot and all that. And Wack actually was going with it, promoting the story and entertaining the story the whole time. It wasn't that Wack wasn't down for it. It wasn't that Wack wasn't trying to hear it.
Nope, Wack was with it. Wack was with the whole flu flam.
You didn't tell Nip right then you just got a call from B.I.G.U talking about he was dead? He said no. He said 30 minutes after he talked to Nipsey, then Nipsey got hit. This is what he say. Now, 600 on his bumper. Hey, homie, we need to see that.
Right.
He claiming the footage is in Thailand or something. Right? If I do a deal with you for some content, right?
Right.
But that doesn't make sense because you maintained a friendship with Loose Cannon for about a year and a half, 2 years after that, maybe even 3 years after that, because that's when Loose Cannon first got onto the scene. So you still maintain a friendship with him long after that lie was told, big dog.
You said, Wack, the 10 episodes on his drive. Are you gonna give me your only drive?
No.
You're gonna duplicate that drive and give it to me, right?
Right.
I said, well, bro, where the drive? Oh, I sent my only drive to the people. 3 days after that, 600 on his head so much, he sends us a screenshot of the FaceTime. It's a young lady on my side of the 100 side of Clubhouse named Dreas.
Right.
She's a tech girl. They sent her the updated phone.
Not true. Not true. Not true. Not true. I don't know who this Dreas girl is, but she's an idiot. That's not true. What actually happened was we on the internet, on YouTube, and all the reaction channels was like, wait, that's clearly a fake conversation. That's clearly a fake phone call that you actually gave the impression was real. Wack made it abundantly clear that that was a real conversation and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure where all this flu flammery is coming from, but yeah.
Like 16 point this or 9. Like right now, she probably on 27 point to test the phones out a year before they come out.
Right.
So I sent her the screenshot. She said, this is fake. She could tell by the dimensions of where the picture was and all that. You know, a person that knows the phone knows that. I say 600 is fake, right?
Right.
So he kept telling me next week. A year later, it never comes out. Adam's hit with the cease and desist.
Right.
Adam pulls it down, right? So that's what Loose Cannon said. We can't say it's any truth to it.
What I heard that he also.
Wack, you actually pushed and promoted that story too, though. So we're gonna let this just wrap up.
Got killed by a nigga that just smoked tips too. I heard I heard somebody came up there before the incident. I heard there wasn't nothing beefing except they told the nigga to leave, and Nipsey asked the nigga like, "Did you snitch?"
Nipsey definitely asked him, or Nipsey might have told him he was a snitch. He then said, "Nipsey, you a snitch."
He told Nipsey he was a snitch.
That's a fact.
So Nipsey a snitch?
This is what he said.
Is he a snitch?
Now, well, listen, I've never heard it or read it, but I will say this on the record. B.I.G.U came to my house in front of one of my homeboys. We've been friends 40-something years, who just walked off 20 years.
Right.
That he was in the pen with. They knew each other.
Right.
And sat in my game room in my backyard.
Right.
And told us that Nipsey Hussle was a snitch.
Wow.
Right? He said he told the police. He had got into it with some dude named Dahmer or Domer. He told the...
Now here go this nigga, adding more flu flammery and skullduggery and larceny to this situation, bro. Leave Wack to make a bad situation worse.
Police, he had a recording. If anything happened to me, Domer did it, telling the police this.
Wow.
And he said, he did say Nip was sending dude money every month, so he don't say nothing. Now, this is when me and B.I.G.U kind of started...
That makes sense, because I heard the Chris was storing. I heard they was storing them.
This when me and B.I.G.U started kind of getting into it, because he knew that I had the dude that had the footage.
All right, man, so that's that. We up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and of course, it's free. Avenue Angel tweets free. We gone.
Sin, and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bag. live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me and look. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open.